used to freestyle on back of the bus. You know what I'm saying? We used to freestyle like a motherfucker back of the bus on the way.
Are you still doing that when Trae and Ro actually become rappers and they got names and shit? You didn't around no more.
No, I went to them corners. Me and the homie Lil Caleb, we up pushed the Trae house and come in there, and then I heard him with this beat on. Him, A3, all of them was on that motherfucker. You know what? Hey, I say, bro, listen to this shit right quick. And I said it real smooth all the way through. And then nigga said, bro, hell nah. If you can say that like that with the earphones on the microphone, somebody ain't getting put on the song.
Subscribe to the Donnie Houston Podcast, man.
Lil Boss by nature, putting it up with my Donnie Houston for the Donnie Houston show. Check in and get checked one time.
Donnie Houston.
Yeah, man, it's going down. This Donnie Houston Podcast. I am Donnie Houston. Check it out, man. It's a special episode. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can see we outside, man. We out there kicking it. You know what I mean? And it's a special one, man. You know what I'm saying? Today's guest, man, been around the age, putting it down, doing his thing, man. Representing the only way, you know what I'm saying, that he know how to do it. Coming from one of the livest crews to come out of the city of Houston, man. Representing ABN, man. Lil Boss, what's going down, baby?
Man, same old thing. Hanging in there like swim well. What it do, though?
Man, chilling. How you feeling, man?
Blessed and highly favorite, you know what I mean? You gonna make it do what it do.
Yeah. But, man, you know, man, what's new, bro? We had to come pull up on you. You know what I'm saying?
You know it in the situation.
Yeah.
I had to, we had to bring the cars out.
Yeah.
Let them see what it do, some flakes, some chrome, some gold. Say, man, we finna do it in the real way.
For sure.
Finna come with some new music. You know what I'm saying? When the situation get fixed, I'm gonna have a gang of new shit lined up.
Yeah.
I've been already working, but I put everything on hold. You know. Mm-hmm.
Man, you know, we out here. We got the low riders out here, man. You know, we were chopping it up, bro, and you were telling me, like, I had a perception of who I thought you might have been. You know what I'm saying? Your background, and like when we talked, I was like, oh nah, it's everything I thought. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a real West Coast, Cali, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's just the crib thing, it's the low riders, it's all that whole culture, you know what I'm saying? Like, you really, even today, you got Dickies on,
Southwest
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the Gangsta Nights, like, it's just a whole thing with you, bro. So, you know, in the H, man, usually people, we riding swangers and doing all that, bro. But talk about just how you even got to this point, you know what I mean? With you being into what you into, you know?
Man, along with riding the elbows, back in the 80s, it was low riders out here. My uncles had lowriders. My mama's brothers, they had cars. And I was young, getting picked up and shit. Man, when I was coming up, though, as I was old enough to get my own shit, you had to go watch an Ice Cube video to see what I was waking up to, because I lived in a house that was a hydraulic shop. Raised Cisneros, this whole Cisneros family. I went to school from the shop as a youngster. And either you was going to go to school or you was going to go to work. I mean, you was gonna go to school or you was gonna work in the garage. You know, we had everything, every kind of car you can name. Monte Carlos, 71s, 6 Deuces, 4s, Trays, 6, 7s, all outside. And we lost that house. Homeowners Association came through. We used to pull motors in the garage, and then we would do hydraulics.
What side of town were y'all on this side?
North side. Willowwood, we was in Willowwood doing that. But that was when
So at the crib, y'all doing all the y'all fix the car, all this shit?
Yeah, the house was a shop. But you know, his mom stayed there, his dad, his wife, his kids, everybody, you know. It's a regular house, but if you come outside, it's a whole different world. You know, once you come through that garage, though, you know what I'm saying? You know, it was, I went to sleep fucking with this shit, and I woke up fucking with it. Man, so I wouldn't get no sleep. I'd be at school dirty as hell sometime with a motherfucking shirt on, you know what I'm saying, with the car club name on.
And you talking about learning just the mechanic aspect of just cars and shit. So how old are you when you first started putting your hands on?
I was young. I was young as fuck. I was about 15 when I had my first car. Monte Carlo, 74 Monte Carlo. I paid about $150 for that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but my uncles had cars.
Well, you paid $150 for the Monte Carlo?
Yeah, $150.
Who you found to sell you a Monte Carlo for $150, and what kind of shape it was in when you got it for $150?
It was my uncle my cousin Darnell. He just passed away in the pen, and he was back and forth to that penitentiary. They used to pick me up to that car and used to take me to Big Tex bowling lane after the Alden games and take me to, you know what I'm saying, go get food and shit, little chili cheese and shit like that. You know, they used to move a lot of Sherm. Niggas, they was the guys, man. They was Jerry curls and shit, gazelle shades. You had the shit that would you spray the curl juice to block all that shit, you know. And my cousin Vince had the money. No, Vince had the Grand Prix, the big ass gangster Grand Prix. And then let me see. And then Darnell had the 74 Monte Carlo. Yeah, Darnell had the 74 Monte Carlo. They used to pick me up. You know, then my uncle Popsicle, he had a 57. He had a 57 back then when I was a little nigga. Then as I was growing up, I started seeing him having 61s and 62s. My Uncle Billy Ray, he had a 62 and a 63 at the same time. Candy green 63 on Dana's cut front back, and a candy brown 60. No, the 4 was green, the tray was brown. All gold on gold chromes, cut front and back. You know, nigga just don't cut just the front or just cut the back. You gotta be, you know what I'm saying, cut front and back.
And so you talking about at this age, you say 15 years old?
Yeah, but no, that's when I had my own. That's when I had my own car.
Yeah.
But before then, I was already messing with cars. You know what I'm saying?
So when you start messing with them, you talking about 12, 13, somewhere up in there?
Yeah, younger than that, man. I was come outside, and if they doing something to one of their cars,
oh, you'll get in there.
That's my uncles. You know, I'm coming to, you know, you know how it is. I was the only dude in the house. I was a little boy growing up, and it was all women. So my uncles snatch, you know, they'll come snatch me up anytime because they thought I was gonna, you know, they thought by being in the house with all them girls, they had to come snatch me up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they had to snatch me up. They wasn't gonna let me even get a thought of, you know, no, man.
Yeah.
So, and I appreciate it because they molded me into something that, you know, I ended up being a mechanic.
Yeah.
You know, rapping and working on cars.
Yeah. Man, talk about Hofman Middle School, man.
Oh, yeah. Man. Me, Trae, BJ, Shep.
Slim went there. I went to Slim's crib after we talked that day, and you were telling me about Hofman. And he said Hofman. I said, I just talked to Lil Boss.
Yeah.
And he was telling me about Hofman. He said, yeah, Lil Boss, me, him, Trae. That's how I know Trae. Like, we all went to middle school together. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even know he went to middle school with me.
Yeah.
Like, he must have been in lower grade than me. Because when I used to be over there at Gulf Bank, I would see him getting out of Eisenhower. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so who's older between? Are you and Trae the same age?
No, I'm 45. Trae's like 44.
I think him and Trae the same age.
Yeah, they mostly used to be with each other like that, like in the same. You know
so you remember seeing them back then?
Yeah,
no shit.
I remember seeing him when they would get out of Eisenhower because he'd have his Dickie jumpers on with the chucks on, with the socks pulled up real high, with his fro blowed out. I remember when he got his first car. Shit, the girl, I think it was the green soon as Stessel got killed. Rest in peace, my nigga Stessel. You know, he had the green dog, drop dog.
With the
you know what I'm saying?
on that boy.
Yeah, man. We used to go to the Stessel meetings, man. You know, after the homie got killed. And
you say Stessel meetings?
Yeah.
What you mean?
They had awareness meetings because when he got killed through some violence. You know what I'm saying? So his parents didn't want nobody else in the hood dying from violence. So they started finding a way to get us to come to their house from the streets, have little snacks, and then talk about day-to-day problems. You know what I'm saying?
No shit.
Yeah. His mama and them they was stiff, man. It was real cool. They tried to keep us from, you know, with the riffraff, you know. But you know, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen.
It's gonna be what it's gonna be.
Yeah. You know.
So, are you trying to rap back then, or you just in the cars and all that?
Nah. I was tripping.
That's it. Yeah.
I was tripping back then. I was just, you know, I was cool, dude, but not all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how it is. You're young, you got a bunch of testosterone. You know what I'm saying? And you
trying to prove yourself, and you got that shit on your chest.
Man, yeah. You pressing your issue, and you pressing you know. I was a cool kid though. You know, I just wanted to give me some money. You know, and if I can give me some money by fucking with these cars, just get it. Shit. And I would find all the homies, I would find their cars for them. Like, I had lowrider bikes when I was young. You know what I'm saying? I ride through the neighborhoods, riding and shit, being the homies. And I was the one painting the bikes. Me, Mike Newsom, and Tommy Owens, we was painters like through these neighborhoods. You know, you can bring it to any one of us, and we was always together.
Right, see, I was fucking with the lowrider bikes and shit. I used to want a lowrider bike so bad. I still want one just to have one.
I just lost 2
but
of them.
when I was a kid, bro, I wanted that shit bad than a bitch,
man. I had about 3 of them. At one time. I had about 3 of them, man.
That was the hardest shit to me, dog.
Yeah. Like, I had a badass girlfriend that I had candy green that bitch and honey smoke things on that bitch, and I had all the mirrors. I had the light on front of that motherfucker. I had my seat custom done and shit with the ducktail fenders. You know, that was my shit. I'm out, man. Look, man, my homeboys, one morning, my homeboys was going to the bike spot on Paramount. Tommy was going. Tommy always had him some money on him. We was young, though. Tommy, Mike always get him some money. You know what I'm saying? But my mom wasn't going for it. I ain't got no daddy. She wasn't going for it. So we on Gulf Bank. Early in the morning, it's cold in the motherfucker. I'm like, damn, these niggas went to the bike spot, man. I ain't going if I ain't spending nothing. So I as me and my cousin, we sitting there talking, a fucking $20 bill fly past me. I throw my bike down, grab the 20. Another $20 bill come out. Grab that motherfucker. Whatever happened the night before that, I don't know what happened. But money was flying. Like, it was money still flying around. Man, I called me a cool $80 right quick. Floating around, man, ain't no but God. Go get your shit for your bike. Go get your shit.
It was up.
Man, what? Yeah, that's all I wanted, man. And then I went from motocross, because I do motocross too. I stopped on it though, but that's what I used to do. Motocross, 6 and shit, 59 Impalas, fins. And then I started from motocross to bikes. And that's when I got my own car. You know what I'm saying? And I already knew what I wanted to do. You say I brushed and everything.
So, okay, 15, you get the car. You already into the streets at 15?
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
So when you start getting into that?
Man, I was always with my uncle now, man.
That was the package. All that shit came with the package.
Yes, that was man, that was it. That was the whole thing. The care package right there. Go get in the car with your uncles. Shit, they finna have you.
You finna learn about some cars. You finna learn about some crib. You finna learn about some.
You finna learn to cook.
Yeah.
You finna learn to cook that there. You know what I'm saying? I had me young. You know, it was stuff I couldn't tell my mama. You know what I'm saying? But they taught me how to always be able to make some money. You know, that's when my uncle used to always tell me, ain't nothing worse than a broke nigga arguing. Because it's gonna seem like you on dope. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I tell my kids that shit. You know, my uncle used to tell me, if a nigga didn't have $100 in his pocket, he think he needed to go to jail. Because that nigga do anything for some money. So I always was like, man, shit, I'm keeping some money. Keep my uncles proud of me. You know, my Uncle Kenny, my Uncle Calvin, Uncle Billy Ray, you know what I'm saying, Uncle Jabba. Them niggas was the guy. We got Uncle Butch too, but that Jabba, Kenny, and Uncle Calvin, and Uncle Billy Ray, them was some niggas, man. For real, they was the niggas. You know, if it was anybody I wanted to be, like, it was them. I ain't want to be Superman and all that shit with tights on and shit.
So growing up, are you having aspirations to want to do anything? Or you just like, nigga, this is the life I'm living. It's about these cars, it's about these streets, it's about, like, this is life right now.
Man, you know, it's crazy because I was growing up and, you know, people used to ask you what you wanted to be. I always wanted to work on cars. But my cousin said that he wanted to be a pediatrician. That nigga pediatrician right now. Right now, that nigga's a badass doctor right now.
That's crazy. Y'all both spoke y'all lives at that moment.
Yeah. And that nigga was Mr. Eisenhower and everything, too. That Slim and Orr. All them niggas came up together, man. They know. You know, but my little cousin, they had a step. He was with the step team at Eisenhower, the first step team to come in. He just won doing the routines and shit. And they had their first show. And I had all the bikes from the neighborhood to come out and do we hit the stage and roll the bikes around, squat them down. Man, we used to be cleaned in the motherfucker. Khakis up, creased up. See, we was different. We was different than these dudes right now. I ain't gonna lie, we ain't had no $1 million belts and $1,200 shirts and.
Well, I mean, that wasn't what you wanted to look like back then.
Man, we had them motherfucking. You used to come up in there with them corduroy house shoes on. Corduroy house shoes, with the step on back, creases up to them hoes gonna be brand new. You still gonna crease them motherfuckers. Crease them. Your shirt, your shit gonna be up under the bed. You know what I'm saying, man? Man, that nigga Trae used to iron for 3 hours, bro. 3 hours.
No shit?
Man, bro. Nigga used to iron for 3 hours, my nigga. You'll miss everything with Trae and iron.
This is starch in the pants?
Yes.
Wait, what year is this when y'all spent the 3 hours? This in the 90s?
Yeah, that's in the 90s.
Well, okay, so this is Trae. Okay, so when y'all going to middle school, are y'all friends or is he just a kid you go to school with at this time?
Oh, man, me and Trae had been down. You know, I've been with Trae since 5th grade.
No shit. So how do you remember when y'all first met?
Nah, I don't. And that's the crazy thing because it was a point of time to where we was together every single day. A point of time, even when we got older. You notice we always lived with each other. We always have been in the same house, bro. Like, Cause we, nigga was losing homeboys. You know what I'm saying? We lost Toothpick. We lost that nigga in what, 7th grade? I think, was that 7th grade? No, that was 9th grade. We lost Toothpick, 9th grade. When UGK dropped that one that year. I had
96.
96. Toothpick got killed right before the album dropped, right before it. So when I first heard that song,
that bitch right on time.
Right on time. Right on time. Fucked me up. Because that he wanted to rap. If it was one nigga that wanted to rap, that was that nigga. I ain't know nothing about it. But he had a nigga at the rap convention.
So Toothpick was one. This was you and Trae's partner.
Yeah, Paul Bradley. Yeah, he from Bear Station. But he went to school with us. That nigga had. Then when I say that nigga have a nigga back, check that out.
Yeah, we out here. It's really going down, man.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, y'all getting it in real time, man.
Yeah, that's a hopper right there.
Yeah, I see.
He gonna back bumper that bitch. He just got that mother. He getting the trunk done right now though. That's my boy from LSD. That nigga right there ride crazy. Yeah, but man, even him.
So your boy was rapping.
Oh yeah, he wanted to rap.
Was Trae rapping in middle school too, or your boy was the only one that was rapping at the time?
Trae was with it too. So we used to do shit like go to the Galleria. The Galleria had that. Remember that little booth they had in there? You could come in there and rap a song. Man, we had a bad motherfucker. We did bad motherfucker.
This was y'all in middle school going to the Galleria. Shit.
Yeah. Man, we was moving around. Like me and Trae would get the fuck on.
We all see the bus.
Man, look here, man.
Like a motherfucker.
Yeah. What? We go to Grandy's and get us that chicken fried steak with the gravy on it. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all really moving around.
Yeah.
We doing something.
Yeah, we got something going on. You know what I'm saying? Man, J-Tom was a little nigga. He was always with us, tagging behind. We got him. He good. Anytime I would skip school, J-Tom would stay with me. J-Tom was like my baby brother. And that's why the chemistry with him, me and him is like how it is. Like that nigga, man, that nigga ain't gonna lie, that little nigga there, man, that's my motherfucker, man. Like,
so what's the age difference between J-Ton and y'all?
I mean, how old is J-Ton? Hey, how old is Ton? How old is Ton? How old is J-Ton? About what, 30?
I always felt like he was around my age. I just turned 40. I felt like he was always around my age.
I'm 41.
No, Ton ain't 43. Hell no, Ton ain't even in his 40 shit.
But Tom was older than me?
Hell no, Ton about 36, 37.
Nah, he older than that.
You sure he ain't in his 40s?
I think me and J-Ton around the same age.
How old are you?
I just turned 40.
No, Ton ain't 40. Ton is not 40. But I'm telling you that right now, Ton ain't 40.
I always felt like me and him was around the same age.
No.
I never met him, but I always felt like we was around the same age.
Ton just look old. He ain't old. He young, bro. That's the baby brother. Trae 44. Ton can never be 40 right behind Trae like that because he was the baby brother. He was still a little tiny running around us. Yeah. So Ton got to be at least about 36. Yeah, 36. 36, 37, that's it. He just look old. He look like that nigga look grown.
I know he been around for a minute. Like,
man, that nigga got that beard, that facial. That nigga, you can't tell how old that nigga is. Nigga's unidentified object, goddamn. So that nigga tell you that, but that motherfucker, man, I ain't gonna lie.
But that was y'all crew though. You, Trae, and J-Ton for the longest. That's how y'all moved.
Yeah. Like, as we got, as we grew up, because Ton was the baby brother that I never had. I ain't meet my little brothers until, 10 years ago. So 8 years ago, probably. I ain't meet them till about 8 years ago. I met them because I never knew my dad. But I was at the Greens Point Mall on a weekend, and I seen this little dude. I was with me and the homie Bat from 9-4, Casper from 9-4, Gator, and Doughboy. Man, we at the mall, and the nigga kept telling me like, "Hey man, this little nigga look like you, man?" And I looked at the nigga like, the nigga stared me down. I stared him down. We kept on walking, but he never took his eyes off. So I went to my insane house to go charge my batteries up, charge my hydraulics up. And a little boy came looking for my little cousin. And she said, "Boy, that brother look like your goddamn brother." And I said, "Man, that's crazy, And he said who his daddy was. Nigga ended up being my daddy. The nigga's dad.
So you knew who your old man was. No, you just hadn't met him.
Never knew him. Never knew nothing. But my auntie knew.
Oh, so when he says then your auntie go, that's your daddy.
Yeah, she said, that's your daddy's son right there. So he was like, there's some more of us at the house. You wanna go? So I told him jump in the lowrider. I let him jump in the lowrider. We smashed to the house. And them niggas was thugging, nigga. Selling dope, nigga, cut dope, pimping bitches. Man, them niggas, I say, man, look at. I said, I like these little niggas, man. I like these little niggas, man. Hold on, man. So you know, and it's just like they ain't never showed me nothing else, man. You know,
Y'all all look alike and shit, like
yeah. I look like I got a brother named Fo. Nigga look exactly like me. And he was the one that was in the mall when we was looking at each other. They kept on saying, "Man, this nigga looking like you, cuz." I'm like, I don't know who the fuck that is, nigga.
Y'all looking at each other like that Spider-Man meme.
Yeah, man, we eyeing each other down like, nigga, like, I'm like, but he didn't stop looking, I ain't stopped looking. But I was, you know, nigga, I was trying to pop me something in that motherfucker, you know, on some yamps. We was in that bitch having a good day. It wasn't no bullshit, but yeah, man, but he when he took me to that house, the one that I seen at the mall was in the yard. And that's crazy. That's crazy. What's up, cuz? All right. I said that's crazy how God, the number God. And me and them niggas that check on me, I check on them. I ain't even know I had nieces and nephews. You know what I'm saying?
Tough. You said that's 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Man, so okay. Middle school, UJ turned Trae.
No, Trae was going to
Well, he was younger than y'all.
Caraway, I think. I think he was going to Caraway. Him and the little homies went to school together. Yeah.
So where y'all end up going? Do you go to Eisenhower? Where you go for high school?
I went to Eisenhower. Okay. And then I got in trouble. And then I had to hit the road. Then I had to shoot down the Clown Forest.
Wait, does Trae go to Eisenhower as well?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Man, we used to leave Eisenhower, nigga. Because
So when y'all get to Eisenhower at this time, where y'all at for us, like how y'all living and shit?
We on DeSoto.
Okay.
We was on DeSoto. I was on Antoine and Hollyview in Antoine Village. Me and BJ stayed in the same apartments. E stayed across the street. Lil Ronald stayed across the street, resting in peace. Man, we done lost some homies, I ain't gonna lie. Man, we used to, them was the days we would walk to school and nigga be beatboxing that computer love. You know what I'm saying? And freestyling all the way to school, nigga. Freestyle all the way to school. We'll stop by Sullivan's right there on Antoine and steal a 64-ounce bottle of Crazy Horse. And Trae wouldn't drink. You know what I'm saying? Then a nigga go to the, right before you get to the Hofman's, it used to be a Texaco right there where the Metro PCS at. Used to be the car wash for the, nigga, we'd go in the car wash, nigga, and hit the Crazy Horse. Boom, caught on, man. I hit the Crazy Horse. Boom, we was young, you know what I'm saying?
Well, you say about Hofman, so in middle school y'all doing this shit.
Yeah. Yeah, this middle school. Yeah, on the way to school.
I get that though, because me and my partners, we'd go in, one nigga go have to steal a black or something, and we'll go smoke the black on the way to
we had a homeboy. Man, we had a homeboy that looked so grown named Kunti. Nigga, Kunti that was my nigga, man. Kunti was the nigga he was street military. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you looked at that album cover, when they was up against that fence, it looked like he belonged on that album cover, man. That nigga was thugged out. He was Trinity Gardens. And that nigga was thugging. That nigga was introducing the nigga to a lot of shit. You know, he ended up dying in a badass wreck. That was my ace-bone cone every day. I don't give a damn what's happening. That nigga out here have a nigga back constantly.
So, okay, at Eisenhower, you Slim Trae, y'all go together. Does Jake, like, who all, does Lil Mari, like, who all go in there that we end up knowing to be somebody? Who all y'all going to high school with?
I didn't go to school with them, but Mario and what's his name? I went there in 9th grade. That's what I'm saying. I got to be a grade higher than Slim. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so y'all never went to high school together?
No, not me. Because this the thing. When I went to Eisenhower, I was in 9th grade, and then I got in trouble. So then I had to leave Eisenhower, and then I got sent over to Clown Forest, and then did the 10th grade, all that on up. You know what I'm saying? And I used to get out of school early. Like we'll leave Clown Forest. Like they just not maneuver up out that bitch. Me and the homies, man, we'll push to Gulfbank. That's when Gene had Selected Sounds. You know what I'm saying? I'm up there at Selected Sounds kicking it with Gene, man. And we young. And
still ain't thinking about no rap shit.
No. I mean, I used to hear Slim rapping. I used to hear Slim and Stessel came out with that chipping on 4 foes, rapped in 4 vogues, pimping 4 hoes. All that, that's what you know what I'm saying? That nigga Stessel was the nigga, man. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga used to have a nigga back, boy. That nigga was the squabble.
Slim has talked about his boys. I know that was his friend. He's talked about his friends.
Man, it used to be me, Stessel, Lee Gray, Adonis, Chris.
Lee Gray, T. Gray brother.
Yes. See, I grew up around them. I stayed right right behind them. So I used to walk over there every day because me and Lee Gray, we always had they had beach cruisers, clean ass beach cruisers, and I had lowrider bikes. You know what I'm saying? So we'd come to the hood, having fun on them bikes and shit, man, doing our shit. But they was doing smoke shit too. You know what I mean? Doing their shit. That nigga popped up and had the Regal. Then he had ended up getting that 9.8. And they had the wood man lived in our neighborhood. The wood man that used to do all the wood panels in the cars.
Oh shit.
So Lee Gray had the wood floors, wood dash, wood on the doors.
Wait, T Gray brother was getting it like that?
Hell yeah, that nigga was thugging. That nigga was thugging like a mother.
That's all I've heard is that, he
nigga doing much time right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I got he'll call me. He'll call me on Sean, my baby boy that got killed. He'll call me on his birthday every year, and he'll call me on my birthday. Nigga hit my line. That nigga say, man, hey, I know you. I said, hello. He say, I know you ain't think I was gonna forget about you. Nigga, that nigga made me cry, nigga. Cause I'm like, my nigga, you doing that.
You in there and you ain't forgot about
nigga doing 45 and 50 piece, nigga, and you worried about making me smile for my baby boy.
Too real.
But that's crazy. That's the like when that nigga was gone, you know what I'm saying? I ain't miss no phone calls. I don't miss that. Because I don't want to be gone and then a nigga ain't answering that phone for me, for real. I know what it feel like, shit, and I get the phone answered for you. But you know everything, man. Bro, we had a good fun. Man, I had fun growing up. The thing is, you grow up and you do different shit, and it molds you. You have different experiences, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you learn how to get you some money. You learn how to keep it going. You know what I'm saying? You learn how to put it down. You learn how to, and then you got to find yourself and figure yourself out about what you're going to do. Man, I'm like in these, my big cousin, Terrence, was hugging that corner. We get out of school, bro. Going to Hofman. I'm going to Hofman. When I get out of school, he stayed in East Square right behind the school, the project. Nigga, that nigga there had a, that's your truck? Oh, that nigga there had a, that's that break boy. That nigga had a herringbone. He had these on when they first came out. He had the Barclays on. Nigga had a herringbone like that big with the white sweats on, with the fresh white t-shirt. Man, you can see that nigga herringbone from the school. From school. Man, I'm to my big ass flat. And I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? When we get out, and we young, my homeboy, man, damn, look at your cousin. You can't even see his face, but you can see his necklace. And he had a homeboy, he had a partner that he used to hustle with. That nigga had a burgundy tray on gold ones, switches on it, had like 16 switches on it. Jojo got killed. He got killed in the projects. That nigga, that's when Dr. Dre dropped the Chronic. You know what I'm saying? When Dre dropped the Chronic, Jojo had a tray. Hard top tray, cleaned in a motherfucker. He had a tray. My uncle had a tray and a phone. Same time. But that nigga Jojo used to be charging his batteries up because he stayed on the top, the second level. He'd be charging his batteries from the top. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was the shit, man. You hear that motherfucking, Let Me Ride, all that coming out the windows and shit. And, because everywhere you turn, you heard the Chronic. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere you turn, I don't give a damn where you was at. That bitch took over. And that nigga he had that bitch at the right time. He had that tray at the right time, man. But, yeah, man, we did our thing. Everything was good. That's mom. Everything was good, Some people try to make it like they had a thugged out ass life all their life. We thugged it, but you had to be a real person sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I can't say I had it super bad, but I know what it feel like to go without. You know what I mean? Like, I can't sit up here and say that my people ain't handling, my mom's ain't handling her business. Fuck no. Because she taught me how to hustle. She raised a motherfucking hustler. Straight up, man. If you give me there, man, I'm gonna make it do what it's supposed to do, man. For real, my kids proud of me. You know what I'm saying? Shit, they act a fool behind me. Them, damn. And that's what, when they see old man, they know I'm gonna keep a bunch of these around me. I'm gonna keep some money on me. Hey, man, what y'all wanna do? Let's go, let's get it. I got one situation on me right now that I gotta get out the way. And when that fully get up off me, I'm back low riding hard. Like a motherfucker, man, everything gonna be cool. God got me, never question me. Don't never question me. You gotta go through what you go through to know what it feel like to not have. You gotta go through pain to know when it's good, when you got it good. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, I learned a bunch of shit dealing with my old heads, man. But yeah, man, I'm talking about, I ended up getting in, when I first got into the music.
That's what I'm gonna say. When did you decide I'm gonna start? Were you seeing Trae having success, being like, man, let me get in there?
Man, look, no, the crazy
thing is. And
another
thing too, because you was telling me you met Zero around, look at what you did to me. So you talking about 98, like 97, 98.
Yeah, I was with Ro every day.
So How does...
I used to stay at the trailer park with him.
Okay, this is what I'm trying to understand. You on the north side with Trae.
Uh-huh.
Y'all over here doing y'all thing.
Mm-hmm.
Row in Mo City.
Mm-hmm.
How does this connection even happen?
Because I was missing school. I was all on the grapevine with Lil B. Lil Bobo. Yeah.
So you met Row first?
No. Trae used to be together all the time.
So him and Trae were already cool.
Yeah,
right.
they
Okay,
already
gotcha.
down.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Yeah. So they were cool. So through them, then you were in the mix.
And then I would go with them to go when they did that. This is when I really started. When them niggas did that first Gorilla Mob, I was there.
Gorilla Mob Rise,
yes,
classic.
I was there.
Oh my God, classic.
I was there. I was even there to pass out the flyers, and we used to come through late at night, 2, 3 in the morning, and spray the glue on on the metro stops in all the neighborhoods. I don't give a fuck, north, south, east, west. We out. Bam, we gone. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, man.
So that's when you started getting involved with it. But you met Zero around. Look at what you did to me. That's before.
Yeah.
That's before the Gorilla Mob thing.
That's before it.
So he's just like y'all partner and shit, that rap and shit.
Man, we would just be in the car ride. Me, him, Bam, 3-2. Man, it's a man, it's a bunch of them, man. Like, man, listen, man.
Okay, let's talk about that era right there.
Yeah.
Because you talking about like 97, 98, 99.
Yeah.
Like, talk about that era, you know what I mean?
Man, that was him. That was him, man. You know, and I remember sitting in the studio with Rakesh, you know what I'm saying? Late, 3, 5 in the morning, listening to him master and do this shit to these beats. And I used to be like, God damn, man, what the fuck? I used to get, you know, because I didn't understand what's going on. I'm wondering why the fuck is this beat steady going? Why I'm going outside? You know what I'm saying? Then I get tired outside. I'm coming back in.
Is Trae and Ro trying to pull you from the streets and get you more into the rap shit at the time?
Yeah.
Is that why you there?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And because we used to freestyle in the car, you know what I'm saying? We used to freestyle in the car and shit, man. And we used to fuck it up. And that nigga, man, I got so many good fucking memories, man. Them was the years. That was the years before the money came. Sharing wing dinners. You know what I'm saying? Sharing wing dinners and shit, making sure we all was straight, man. Nigga pulling up at Stadium Bowl, man. Nigga, what?
That boy say Stadium Bowl.
Slide my drumsticks.
Now we talking about H-time,
yeah,
man. Come on, bro.
Man, come on, man. We had a 78 Impala that me and Trae had went and got that car. Got it from Spring Ranch. And man, when I tell you, bro, we would get in that car to go to Stadium Bowl. Man, we would be about 8, 9 deep in that motherfucker. That bitch would be squat down. Squat dog, nigga. And I remember at one time that
this before they did Gorilla Mob and all that shit. Y'all just young niggas just in there just moving around. Yeah.
Young niggas buying cars off Auto Trader. I get mad at a nigga because the nigga don't know it's my birthday. And don't say nothing about my birthday. Wouldn't say shit. And so you know it, so I went to that block, got me a quarter. Quarter was 120. Cut 400 off of it. Couldn't do it again. Do it again. Same day. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm gonna get my Regal. Nigga, I've been looking at this Auto Trader all day. It's a Regal for sale in
You
Spring.
on the north side getting it on?
I'm out here on Tidwell and Antoine, man. And Hollyview. And man, I'm hustling all up and down this motherfucker, man. For real. It ain't nowhere I can't go. You know, because everybody, like, niggas fuck with me, man. Niggas fuck with me, bro. Niggas seen when I was young. And then even on the South. Like, man, come on, man. It's the crazy thing because the Southwest took me in so good. And I never, you know, I ain't never
For the longest, bro, I thought you was from over there.
Everybody.
Yeah.
And I left the trap on the North. I left the spot. That's before it was ever even a trap. It was the spot. I left the spot, man. The spot was on Antoine, man, when we was getting it on. And it was right behind my mama's house, you know what I'm saying? Getting it on like a motherfucker. And I remember when I talked to Trae told me, yeah, man, if this music kick up, I'm gonna come get you. And I said, well, if this work cook up, I'm gonna come get you. You know what I'm saying? Shit, the music must have picked up. You know what I mean? Because I remember when I did that.
So back then, he saw the vision back then.
Yeah. He had been working so hard toward the shit.
Yeah.
Like, man, he had to do something.
When he tells you this, he already done
nigga,
Gorilla Mob, the trainers road, everything already going.
I used to look at this nigga, man, and see this nigga going into the clubs and giving them vinyls. And, like, I watched this nigga do some Run DMC ass shit, man, for real. And then passing out flyers. You know, man, like, the crazy thing is I'm not good with talking to people I don't know. I ain't good with talking to people I don't know like that. So it was kind of hard Because if you hand a nigga a fly, man, I don't want this shit, nigga.
You got to be able to deal with that.
Man, hell no, we like, yeah, hey, man. Because you got to realize, I just left the block to jump in the car with these niggas. I was with this nigga here. This nigga here was young with me, too. Over J. You know what I'm saying? Like, that nigga know. Like, man, we got some stories, bro. You know, but I ain't never, as much, I told that nigga, hey, man, when I was on T-Will, I told them niggas, hey, man, I'm finna start rapping. Man, them niggas laughed me off the motherfucking block. Them niggas laughed so motherfucking hard, I got mad, bro. Nigga, you ain't no rapper, nigga.
What age are you when you say I'm finna do this shit?
How old was I? I was young. I'm 19. Not 19, 18, man. Because
early enough to where it's still early in the Gorilla Mob. Like, they still fresh. Rolling Trae still very young in their careers.
I was telling people about Zero. You know what I'm saying? Man, I got a camp on that Zero, man. They thought I was talking about Sub-Zero. You know what I'm saying? Everybody always thought I was talking about Sub-Zero. I was talking about Zero. You know? And then Trae, niggas up Antoine, they already knew Trae because he always up and down Antoine, but he had disappeared and went to the south, Maryland Manor. You know what I'm saying? So then he popped up, he in the Clark, and then, hey, look, them niggas got mad, bro. I was coming to the Clark so much, spending so much time, I let that nigga Lil B cut my afro off and cut me a fade.
Like, all this nigga done switched up on us, man.
Man, them niggas went crazy, man. I had my shit round out, cleaning up, bitch, all the time, sagging and bailing. And that nigga Trae used to always give me, like, hey, man, put these clothes on. Throw this right here on. And I used to be like, damn, nigga, this shirt, what's this, a 5X? Shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's that tall Tierra, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That nigga said, man, we got to get you out these dickies, boss. That nigga had me in some, I don't know what the fucks, but them hoes had a name. You know what I'm saying? Man, I was khakis and 501s constantly. Nigga, not khakis, I cut them off, make them shorts. We on, let's go. You see, I just had something on.
Yeah.
Shit, I had to cave, man. To tell you, man, that's me still to this day, bro. You know, but man, we had fun. We had more good times than bad times. I hate the times that's here right now because I sit up and tell my, man, I'm talking about, man, I tell my kids, bro, like, you got to enjoy your shit with your homies because anything can come and happen and come in between y'all, anything. And all that shit's supposed to go out the window. You know what I mean? Like damn. Like, all this shit that we did don't count for nothing because of
the moment.
That motherfucker right there, man.
Yeah.
So what I stopped doing is, this is what I stopped doing. It's on some real shit. And I don't ever want to sound negative, but don't be surprised. I'm never surprised. Man, look, I'm surprised when you do what you're supposed to do. It don't surprise me for a motherfucker fuck up. Ah, man, this nigga done took hair car and ran that bitch through a bio. I ain't surprised. Nigga been looking at the bitch all month. It surprised me to say that nigga took that nigga car, got it washed for him, and took it back with a full tank of gas.
No issue, was all good. Yeah,
I didn't let me use my shit. I ain't surprised no more, man. As long as I'm not surprised, no one's letting me down. You know what I'm saying? It's just, shit, this 2024 showed me a bunch of shit.
Did you, with that whole thing, though, what does that place you? Because you cool with everybody.
Oh, yeah.
And still to this day, you still good.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah. I just, man, what I do. Because they got to remember, bro, I didn't come to actually rap. I came to stand behind him and watch him. You know what I'm saying? I went from standing back in the stage and looking like, damn, to when I did that slab, he called me, we all at the spot. We slanging all fucking night, barely getting sleep. Yeah. And getting it on, and it's like that nigga called me and said, hey, bro. I said, what's up? He said, man, I'm gonna have to come get you out that spot, bro. I said, for what? Cause, man, you got a fan base. I said, I got a fan. I don't need no fan base. I got a fan. I'm thinking it's about the base. The fan. Yeah.
Come on, dog.
I swear to God. That nigga know.
Wait, but he's saying fan base. Had you done something, or you was just part of the crew?
I had did that slab, that 5 minutes of funk.
Oh, after you did that. So,
but look, I had a little. This was my.
That's
thing.
A real partner, man.
Bro, look, this was my problem. This was my problem back then. We was young.
Yeah.
We gonna hustle. I'm gonna come get Cub. I'm gonna come get Boney. Bonus, you know what I'm saying? They all do different things. But if we got all this together, we got it. We ain't got the day, man. He got his, I got mine, he got his. We are on. I'm gonna pop me a little broad, you know what I'm saying? I used to pop a broad then. Hey, man, y'all y'all come over here and we gonna turn the spot out. And then I turned out, you know how many spots I burnt up? Jesus Christ, that's all I had a record consecutively with good attendance, but turning out spots. And it wouldn't be a bad thing. We come in here to get our money, and we gonna make sure everything's smooth. Man, nigga, man, I'm in that motherfucker chilling, and she braid my hair up, get my hair plaited, and that Ludacris, What's Your Fantasy? That shit was a CD that I had in the house, and it wasn't my CD though, but I kept listening to that beat on that What's Your Fantasy, and I wrote that shit. Like I'm just writing and shit in the house writing. Me, Boney, we in the spot. You know what I'm saying? And then she get to break my hair. I'm done writing that. It was another beat came on, and then.
But what made you want to start writing though?
It's just something, man.
Just one day you just picked it up.
Yeah, because I just said, man, you know what? Because we used to freestyle on back of the bus. You know what I'm saying? We used to freestyle like a motherfucker on back of the bus on the way to.
Are you still doing that when Trae and Ro actually become rappers and they got names and shit? You didn't fuck around no more.
No. I went to them corners. You know what I'm saying? And I was doing that other shit. But then when I actually got to it, I did that slab, what's that 4.5 plex? That's when I come to the house after I get through selling out, getting rid of all my shit. Me and the homie Lil Caleb, we'll push the Trae house and come in there, and then I heard him with this beat on. Him, A3, all of them was on that motherfucker. And I said, man, I heard the beat. So I had my little paper in my back pocket, rapping it to myself. I ain't said nothing to him yet because he got the earphones on. You got to be quiet, boss. You got to be quiet, bro. You can't be talking through the song, bro, because I'm trying to, God damn, I said, all right. So you know what? Hey, I say, bro, listen to this shit right quick. And I said it real smooth all the way through. And the nigga said, bro, hell no. Bitch, if you can say that like that, with the earphones on the microphone, somebody ain't getting put on the song, my nigga.
No shit.
And I say, Trae, I ain't understand that. Bro, I don't want to knock nobody off no song. I don't want to have that shit on my, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, I just came to pull up. I just want, what you think about it? He like, fuck that. Get the microphone. And I'm trying to say that shit. It took me 1,000,000 times, but I got it. And right after he did that one, he put the next beat on, and I had the other one that I had wrote. Did that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It was that I'm a soldier. Man, bro. And then I left after that night. I left. Fucking album was a wrap. It's wrapped up. I was at the spot. Me, Monster, Paru Ray, Muncie, Black Fast Black. That nigga there. Hoover J, man, we been getting it on. And that nigga Trae called me and said, hey, man, I got to come get you. For what? You know what I'm saying? I don't, man, when you young like that and you already got this on your mind, we not thinking outside our 5 mile radius. You know what I'm saying? We thinking like, this what's going on right now, and I got to get out of this with this right here. Man, I ain't even know that was going to do that. And then nigga, when he came and got me, it took me to the Southwest. It was hard. It was hard for me to stay from the North. You know what I'm saying? Because
was that him picking you up was like, hey, bro, all right, now you finna make that transition. Like, he's trying to get you to do the right thing.
Him and Zero told me, man, we can make it.
Oh, they picked you up together?
Yeah, we was all together. Yeah. Man, we can make it to where you'll never sell dope again. Because, bro, I couldn't stop. I like, you know what I'm saying? It was a
habit. The lifestyle.
Yeah, that was my habit. Like, that was, you know what I'm saying? Man, when the ends get low, shit, what else you gonna do when that's what you been doing? Yeah, man, you know, and then, man, that nigga Trae, I asked Trae, hey, man, can I use your car right quick? Run up the street. Nigga, I done went and got me some work and jumped on Tidwell, nigga. Jumped out, nigga. I pull it up, got the TVs on, beating this shit, slab in the back window, in the sticker, slab sticker on the back window. I'm getting it on. And they call, hey, bro, where you at, bro? Oh, man, I'm on the block. I'm finna come that way. Damn, boss. Man, you in the studio, nigga. Yeah, man, come on, bro. All right, man. Getting off. I'm going, y'all. Be back before you know when I get there. He working on some music. He got something else for me to get on. And then I remember the day when we did the ABN.
The actual album.
I was there, yeah. I was there that day.
Okay, tell me this. What's the transition? Because the whole, I mean, I'm saying Trae and Ro because they were kind of constants and everything. Yeah. But for the most part, it went from like Gorilla Mob to, I think they did the 3D2 thing for a little thing with
I was there too, with Raw D and all them.
Yeah, but then they come back as ABN. Like they do one more Gorilla Mob
It
album,
come back,
and then they come back. They
always
do
come
Slab,
back. Yes.
and then it came back is now we ABN. It's me and Trae, and we ABN. Roll with Trae, and we ABN.
Yes. Because it always come back to you got this right here, but when you got something that you could jump to that can be the mother of it, you're gonna have everything around it moving. That's the kids. Everything got to come back to here. You know what I'm saying? Everything got to come back thrice. Like man, that shit, man, it was fun, bro. Fun, super fun. Nigga had so much. Man, we partied like rock stars, for real. I remember I was in San Antonio, banging, having fun, man. I had never knew that you can get popping. You know what I'm saying? Get popping like that. You know what I'm saying? In another city, you know, because I had never been nowhere. You know, really like, you know what I'm saying? All I knew was come out here and
just
get
do the block.
Yeah, get to the block, man. Get to the block.
So rap put you on the road and allowed you to see other things.
Yes, and then I used that to meet out of town motherfuckers. It's on. Hook the homies up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hook the homies up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, this my nigga. This is hey, man, y'all politic, nigga. Y'all politic. I'm finna get on stage real quick. All right, we gone. But you know what? We getting out there. Hey, yeah, man, nigga. Yeah, man, we on nigga. Come on, bro. For real. You know. And then we going to the show. I had a Regal.
Y'all, but you doing shows. You still not seeing like, man, I really, if I just focus on rap, like I might be all right.
But the thing is, you gotta wait for that money.
And the other thing too is you really had a fan base for real. He wasn't lying when he said that. Like,
yeah, but the thing is, I didn't feel it. I didn't feel it till I went to Austin. When we went to 6th Street and I performed at the Texas Relays, and that bitch was off the hook. And I remember
people in there saying the verses.
Hell yeah, when I seen the motherfucker rapping my verse to me, I was like, damn. Yeah, I'm like, man, this nigga got an attitude because his bitch know the verse. What? I'm like, damn, these bitches on us like this? I was single too, and young, with a hammer on me. Nigga, come on, man, we on, bro. Because a nigga really was stuck and nigga was really having fun. Like, bro, like, we was youngsters coming up out of that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Coming up out of that bullshit to partying and having fun. Like, that was the good part right there. But the only thing I didn't like is the split up. That split up was like heroin came in or something.
Did you see it coming, or is it just one day you woke up and it was just shit was just what it was?
No, this what happened. That motherfucker, we was kicking it, man. You know, we doing what we doing everything we gotta do. Let me see what comes. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Yeah. No, that was the Lowe's. What the fuck is that? Oh, that. Yeah, that shit it took me for surprise because I seen stuff boiling. I seen shit boiling over. I seen different situations happening on the road that wasn't good. And I seen noses go up. I seen chests come out. But I'm like, man, it's rap, my nigga. Like, come on, nigga. This rap, bro. Like,
but you being somebody who's known both of them for as long since children, you know what I'm saying? Really kids, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You never took a opportunity to say, hey, bro, what we doing? Like,
yeah, but you take, but the thing is, you
try to stay out of the
Yeah, because at the end of the day,
their relationship is
it's gonna be on Trae. At the end of the day, it's gonna be a nigga like, bro, hey man, look out where you at, cuz. Man, let's get it on. And that's what, I stayed down. Man, because I don't know nothing else. Nigga, I'd be loyal to the motherfucking, to the casket closed, my nigga. My on some real shit, my loyalty, bro, has got me fucked so many times. You know what I mean? Like, I done stayed down, nigga broke, I done stayed down with homies. You know what I'm saying? And we just find that you gotta find the beauty in every piece. Make the best out of it, man. You gotta make the best, everything, it'll work out. If it's gonna work out, it's gonna work out. But if it don't work out real soon, man, you know where we headed. Back to that block. For real. And shit.
So well, damn, I would imagine that split, did y'all feel the effect as being the ABN members? Did that affect y'all?
Man, bro, when they banned ABN, that was a bad motherfucker. Because you think of it, when a motherfucker say, man, we finna ban y'all, you look like, fuck you mean ban, nigga? Like,
what is that?
Yeah, what?
Right.
Like, come on, man, what the fuck are you talking about? Nigga, when that motherfucking ban.
But the ban happened before the split or after the split? I'm trying to remember.
That was right after it.
I think
it was right after it. Right after the split. It was the split and then the ban. So you got Trae over here, and you got
and then the radio split to that's tough.
So
Because truth be told, bro, Trae was running the radio, dog.
Oh yeah,
like Trae was running 97.9, dog.
Man,
like,
bro, we used to hang out at that motherfucker, bro, and that's why I'm saying we used to hang out at the radio station so much. Oh, you might come up there, we be in the parking lot. We ain't even got nothing to do on the radio station. I'm up there with Chris, especially with Crisco Kid. What's that? Crisco Kid, and man, bro, we all up there with the crack. You know what I'm saying? The homies, you know what I'm saying, bro. It's like I just watched that shit. Just like it's like everything that a nigga can even be close to, bro, was just doing this. Like the earth was splitting, and you looking like, damn, what I'm gonna do?
Okay, I want to come back to the radio thing. I want to kind of stay in order with the split thing. So when the split happened, did you have to make a decision, or you was just like, "Dog, I ain't getting in the middle of that shit"? Both y'all my partners, dog.
My thing is, this what I did. This what I did. My uncle always told me, "Mind your own, you live long." Hey man, I hope everybody work this shit out, but I ain't gonna. I've been living. Me and Trae been living in the same spot before I even touched the motherfucking microphone. So
that's gonna be your man.
It wasn't like that with Zero neither though. You know what I'm saying? But it's because me and that nigga got some badass memories too. We shit, nigga. I was there when he went to the Guitar Center and spent all the money to get all his equipment.
No shit.
Deal, yeah.
What was that? Where he was just like, man, you know what? I'm finna just do it myself.
We was jamming Spice One on the way to the Guitar Center, jamming that motherfucking 187 she wrote. Man, hey man, and
this is where he went and bought the keyboard and all of
it. With the stack ups and everything. And I told her, and we was in there chilling, he was showing me this different shit. And I didn't know what that, he was speaking Spanish to me with that shit. I don't know nothing about it, but you know what? This kind of nigga I am. I can talk to a nigga about lowriders all day. I can talk to you about lowriders all day. Talk to you about solenoids and shit. A nigga might not know what I'm talking about, but if you see how passionate a nigga is about it,
you gonna get into it.
That's my guy. Come on, man. You know, but that nigga, when we was in the car riding in, and we was there, I told that nigga, man, you ought to redo one of them Spice Ones, nigga, because that's where we was jamming all the time, you know what I'm saying? Spice was my nigga. That was number one with it. And that nigga remade some shit. I forgot what it was he remade, man. I'm trying to think of it. My mind been all fucked up since then, everything going on. But that's what he would do. I watch that nigga, I watch him in that fucking room, and he's just, and I'm like, God damn. Did he
have to learn it, or he already?
No, that nigga knew that shit. He knew that shit. This nigga knew how to play instruments like a motherfucker. That's why it fucked me up to hear when this shit's done. I'm like, bro, like, man, I ain't gonna lie. That's a talented motherfucker, man.
Definitely.
This is the crazy part. He's a bad motherfucker with them beats. And he'll kill you with that motherfucker singing. Hit your ass with some of that soul. Trae, gonna hit your ass with that full speed and that deepness.
But you know what though? I always liked, and I wish Trae did it more.
The singing.
With the singing, bro.
Yeah, that's that nigga, boy. Hey, man.
Like with the first time on the south side,
I was just finna say it.
Looking. So when I first heard that, I was already in the Gorilla Mob and all that. But I was like, hey man, I love Gorilla Mob, and I know Ro was like the leader kind of in a sense, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But this dude, Trae,
I'm saying,
if he drop a solo or something, it's gonna be a rap.
Man, listen here, man.
Because I feel like he had all that shit going. You know what I mean?
That nigga used to, I'm gonna tell you what I miss. And that's why when I tell people about memories, bro, like, nigga would have had to hear what I heard in the house and see what I seen in the house. See, I remember when that nigga used to smile more. The smile and the funny Trae. The punch a nigga and wrestle and, you know what I'm saying? That nigga. Bro, that nigga right there, man, he'll be in the, his nigga
it's funny you said that because Trae will drop these comedy things and I always felt like, I think this dude got a lighter side that he just don't really show. Like,
and it's because he feel like his trust fucked up.
I get that.
Yeah,
I can understand
his trust fucked up. But that's the crazy, look, man, I can be in the front room and that nigga, I can hear that nigga coming through the hallway and he finna go to the pantry and he might do some shit like, what we gonna eat, dog? Like, and sang that shit. And I'm sitting on the couch looking at TV, some funny shit on TV. When I'm listening to him, he, balls home, what we doing? Like, he'll sing that shit to you. And they did when that motherfucking, I Gotta Survive. Man, bro, we was in Mo City. We was freestyling. G-Rap had just gave Zero it might have been a cassette. I forgot if it was a cassette or a tape. I mean, a tape or a CD, but it had a gang of beats on it from G-Rap, the General, Expand. And that nigga had this one, ooh, that bitch was a stupid ass beat, man. And that niggas was free, we riding in the car, and that nigga Zero kicked off a freestyle. And that bitch was like, I got to smoke the weed. It gives me what I need. That right there. Bro, that was a freestyle in the car.
Get the fuck out of here.
I swear to God. That was a freestyle in the car. And so when they kept on saying,
wait. That shit came from a freestyle?
Bro,
that's one of my favorite.
That came years before that ever came out. I had to remind them, hey, bro, you remember that shit? We was in the car. Man, we was young, bro.
Bro, that's one of my favorite, like.
I had made them niggas bring that shit back after damn near 10 years.
So they riding freestyle and just going back and forth like this about this.
We in that bitch. I gotta survive. And to that G-rap, I gotta survive. And I told them, I said, hey, bro, every time an album came out, I said, hey, y'all know what y'all need to do? What's that? Y'all need to put that I gotta survive together, my nigga. Because when I'm in the backseat,
did they remember how it went or you remember how it went?
Man, we all remember, bro.
Hmm.
Cause that's what
that was like a jam between.
Bro, we sliding through Mo City, bro, coming through the fold, Blood Park. You know what I'm saying, man? Come on, man, Mexican D, man, bro, that was the days, man. And I remember how good we felt with that freestyle, like in the car. We didn't even have that shit recorded, but I remember all the chorus on that motherfucker. So that's why when that bitch came on out, it fucked me up when he put me on that. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. It fucked me up when he put me on that, you know, and man, the crazy part, I never like listening to myself.
No shit?
I don't never listen to myself, ever. I jam other shit, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, I told you my favorite verse, they got that one at ABN, bro. I'm an asshole, all about my foot fitted. Yeah. Like the way you spit, it was just like, this shit is fucking
three-wheeling Chevy, man.
Come on, dog.
That's what I used to always tell people that. Nigga, you don't know the feeling when the villain three-wheeling, though. That's niggas that's all the time, because that's all many niggas over there did, man. On the weekends, man, we low ride, we go to Richmond, man, and act a fool, man, and you know what I'm saying? Nigga go and fuck with my peoples, man, and go bumper scraping. Man, somebody coming home 3, 4 in the morning on the freeway. It's bouncing like a motherfucker. Nigga been drinking like a motherfucker, man. We in swivel seats and shit, casket tucked. You know what I'm saying? Biscuit tucked, all that, man. My man, I had fun, bro. Yeah. If I was to go right now, today, right now, I had fun, bro. I had fun. I did everything I wanted to do. You know, because I ain't never just think of like, man, I want to be in this big ass mansion over here. I was on some street military reality. You know, I got to work with this to get to this. I got to work this to get to this. And then you get to and then they deny you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Man, you know, I used to be like, God damn, what's up with this military? Man, them niggas are the hardest niggas, my nigga. Like, man, they used to make my nose bleed listening to them. That's how aggravated me up to my nigga when even that faculty.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. Man, come on, man. We used to wait for straight from the streets to come on to see the commercials, man. You know? Man, when Malik died, and come on, man, I was at the memorial. Me, Waterboy, V, all of them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. You know, V just came to see me. V just put it, man, V called me. Me and his birthday the same day. Me and the nigga birthday the same day, man, and I was gonna celebrate my birthday with the homie, man, and, you know, some shit happened, you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't able to do that. But, you know, God coming through for me, you know what I mean? And gonna knock some of this down, because it's a bunch of tension, you know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of tension, it's a bunch of BS going on, man, and it's gonna get up out the way. And then that nigga gonna shine again. Yeah. I just gotta get buffed and polished. Yeah. Can I get buffed and polished?
It's coming.
Yeah.
Man, okay, so we talked about the ABN, the split. Okay, the band thing. How did that even get as out of hand? That shit just, to me, when I think about that, it's like, bro, it was a simple situation that just got out of hand.
That's all it was. It wasn't even our situation. It was not our situation, man. We can't control. I can't say nothing. I can't say about who or nothing, because I can't never, you know what I'm saying? We can't control what 2 other people got going on. They youngsters. When youngsters see youngsters and youngsters got that shit on their chest, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna explode. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna do what they got to do. But at the same time, you gotta be careful of where you do stuff at, because what I do in the public can fuck somebody's shit up. What somebody else does in the public can fuck my shit up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why I go around and I have to, man, I'm gonna give a nigga a pass, man, if need be. You know what I'm saying? You know.
So you can look back on that situation and say, you know what, bro, we could have really just handled that shit better.
Yeah, because the thing is, it was, you talking about the Trae Tha shit?
Yeah.
The Trae Tha shit?
Well, I mean, all this shit. I mean, everything that.
Oh, hell yeah, man. Man, look, man, if we can turn back the motherfucking hands of time, man, look, man, it's because all the nigga, right now, all the nigga got is memories. Clip gone.
Yeah.
Dog gone. Roll gone. Bro, 3 gone. 3-2 gone. Hawk gone. My nigga, come on, man. Mo gone. Man, I can go through a fucking list, bro. Like,
and these are people that y'all was with
man,
on the regular.
What?
This was
man, me and Mo mama had the same probation officer. They used to have to come outside to her. For real, man. She used to fuck with me every time I was at that office, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm telling you, you know, man, I'm telling you, bro, we lost so much. And that shit be over. That shit be over bullshit. Man, nigga got the A, man. I'm gonna tell you some real shit what my boy told me with Jay. Jay told me the other day. That nigga say, bro, I can't say who doing it. That nigga say, bro, these people take strippers of everything we own, take us and relocate us. Take our kids, slam them to the ground and throw them in the cell, fuck them up real good. He say, how in the fuck is we tripping with each other, but we ain't tripping with them? That's, man, that nigga, man, you know, and that's for real though, because, and the thing is, we older now, bro. You know what I'm saying? We are older. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? We older, so now we can think like that. What's that, girl? Yeah, it's good. Yeah, but that's the thing, man. We older now, bro. If we'd have been thinking like that when we were younger, ain't no telling what the fuck we have going on. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit affects everybody. You know, that band, in the beginning of it, nigga like, oh man, they ain't worried about them people, man. That shit gonna, you know, shit gonna fly.
And all this shit came out because they, I mean, really on the cool, I mean, they misspoke.
Yeah.
The radio misspoke.
Yes.
They did.
They thought it was us. And then they got to tripping.
And then they went to the little back and forth. Then this mixtape comes.
And then, no. Then she said something about the baby.
Wait, what happened?
Nico. You remember Nico? You know, Nico's paraplegic. Said some stuff about Nico. You know what I'm saying? And that.
Okay, wait. Okay, wait. I didn't know all this.
Yeah.
Take me back through this part.
Yeah. They first, you know.
I just thought it was something about it was like insinuating, like, what do you expect at a Trae event type thing?
Oh, no. It was like the shooting kickoff. The homie's mama gets shot right on side of me. You know what I'm saying? She gets shot. So I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Then that day I got off probation for 7 years, man. From running and everything. It was free. And then that shit kicked off. And then it went to her, the lady getting on the radio, saying all kind of crazy shit. Why was they in third ward and whoop, 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 and whoop, whoop. It's really nothing that, bro, you realize that you really say a lot of shit for no reason.
It's just radio. It's just, you just talking.
You know, motherfuckers gonna say what they want to say. Like, come on, man. Like, you know, motherfucker over here gonna say some bullshit, man, and all right, man, whatever. You know what I mean? But they got to going off on the radio having large segments about this shit, and that's what burnt them up. Like, what the fuck? So when they chime in on it, they get to arguing and shit, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't hear it. You know, I never heard it. But everybody else knew about it. And she said something about baby boy. About Nico.
She said it to him?
Yeah, on the phone. On the
Are you serious?
Yeah. Said it to him. And that's what made him spaz out. And when
I never heard this. I never knew about this.
I'm gonna tell you, but see, this the thing. This is what people do. When a person want to get you up out the motherfucking way, they make people before I even get you on the phone. Let's believe they didn't already called the label and see it, or called the top dog and say, man, this nigga right here is a threat. You feel me? He's a threat to the radio, and he's a threat to the kids, and the kids are listening to all that shit. Back door, now they on the phone with you. They gonna poke you. They gonna poke the bear, and then they gonna
show. Oh, we told you this is the guy. Yeah,
told you that was this. They gonna say something, and then sit back and say, and just let you. They gonna let you do your role.
Let you crash out.
Yeah, that's it. You know, I told you the nigga was off the chain. So what we gonna do about it? You know what? We gotta ban him. Damn. We thinking the band just gonna be. Oh man, they tripping. This shit gonna be just on the radio 97.9. That bitch was 50 states. We couldn't even get no radio play to even let people know we was even having a show.
But did that come after, because it was some incident where y'all kind of ran down on the radio? Did that shit really happen like that?
Yeah.
That did happen.
They had to go get guard dogs and gates and all kind of shit. German shepherds. They had bull mastiffs.
Wait. Take me through
security.
this. What happened?
Hey, they had new security. Oh man, because
it was somebody did. They did a what they call them at the spots where they did the club and shit.
Yeah, they just. Oh no, I don't know about that. They just I'm talking about going to the radio station. They did some pushing up.
So, but it wasn't. Oh, somebody got pushed on at the radio station.
Like they I don't know. They slid up in there, did whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then that's what made it, look fucked up too. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you gotta realize, man, like you dealing with niggas, man. Like we don't. You gotta see, like a nigga don't know another way. We so ready to use that animosity. You know what I'm saying? That when. Remember how we just had that talk? When I said,
yeah, when they do the right thing,
just imagine that.
Yeah.
Just imagine that. You know what I'm saying? Like a nigga actually get to run past people and say, "Hey man, you know what? Chop it up, chop gang." But right now, man, it's to the point to where everybody. I told my nigga one the other day, I said, "Man, whatever happened to everybody just being a cool ass nigga? Whatever happened to being that cool?
Just being on some player shit,
man. I didn't do what I had to do. I did all the shit I had to do, my trials and tribulations. Man, I'm a cool nigga, bro. I don't give a fuck what the fuck going on over here and over there. Nigga, as long as it ain't going on right here in front of me, man, I'm cool, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some of that shit don't pertain to me. And a lot of shit that get put on me ain't even my business. I have to tell somebody like, hey, bro, like, hell no, I don't want none of that. But at that time, man, it's just like, that shit fucks up everything. You don't look at it in the beginning, but that shit slices through everybody because now you got these two, everybody. You got this one that's saying, man, damn, they gonna fuck my career up if I go over there with them. Man, Power Out got fined and got suspended. Bun B got in some bullshit behind that. A gang of names.
I mean, it caused a split in the city, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It caused a split in the city.
But see, that's what they wanted to do because if they can do that, now they can make a motherfucker. All right, when we fuck over him for fucking with him. Now we can make it. Now we can make somebody feel something. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing the laws do. Hey man, what's up with that motherfucker? Some of your that bitch doing that again, man. That motherfucker locked up.
But you my mechanic, you last one working on it. Like
Hell no. Bullshit, nigga. Take that out.
you the mechanic.
Take that out. Hey, we taking that out. Hey, immediately. This nigga bullshit. Your brakes is actually that nigga brake locked up. Nigga them out. Oh. Who the fuck is that driving? Hey, oh! Who the fuck is, hey? Hey, man, no, you brought your shit over here sounding like that, nigga. Nigga brought that motherfucker over here sounding like he got two cylinders rubbing against each other in front of that motherfucker.
But nah, so, yeah, man, it just caused division, bro.
Yeah.
That's one of the most unfortunate things to happen in the city as far as with the rap shit, I feel.
Shattered dreams. Shattered dreams. Shattered motherfucking dreams, man. So we nigga work so hard to get to an area. And when you get to that area.
What was y'all's conversation after all that happened when y'all trying to regroup and say, okay, well, man, this is how we gonna move?
No, this is the conversation. We finna have to take this bitch to Jam Master J days, nigga. For real. We finna have to take this bitch back to Jam Master J, you know what I mean? Yeah, so what I was saying?
The division and all that. Oh, we finna be on some Jam Master J shit.
Oh yeah. We finna have to take it back to the trunk. But before you know it,
streaming coming in.
Damn. That's the code. But nigga said nigga.
So you probably had maybe 3-4 years of being able to move a physical, and then that streaming came after the band. I'm saying, like,
man, listen to this, man. When they stopped selling cars with CD players, it's over with. They stopped selling cars with CD players in them. Goddamn, nigga got to get a USB and a plug to plug up to the child, nigga. It's over. Done it. For real, it's done. And that shows you just how, like, that's how shit fuck that shit. That shit drops down like Legos. I watched that shit just come to crumble. I'm like, damn. Looks like
y'all ain't never sat down and said, man, maybe we need to go clean this shit up with them.
I hope I don't go back to slanging yayo to get my mayo. I'm telling you, nigga, I don't give. Hey, man, you better start thinking. Shit. So I'm on the block, getting it on. Nigga say, damn, nigga, ain't you Lil Boss? I say, yo, what's up with it? Nigga, you a motherfucking legend. I say, nigga, shit. I'm on the block with you, though. You know what I'm saying? We on. That nigga, and that fucked them up. And the homies from the block already was, you know what I'm saying? The new dudes didn't know what's happening. But the old ones, they, you know.
You had to graduate from that.
Hell yeah. And then, but they always told me, if you ever needed to come back, my nigga, you got a spot, bro. We don't give a fuck, nigga, because you started. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. Dreams with them. You know what I'm saying? I left them to get on that road and do it. Man, I came back to the block one day. I remember when I first ever left. After they laughed and shit, you know what I'm saying? I left. Trae took me out of town for a long time, my nigga. I was like, damn, nigga, we got on this long? Shit. Ooh. Nigga, by the time I got back home.
But you making money and shit on the road. You learning the game.
Yeah, I'm learning it, but it's still long. You know what I'm saying? Like, you like, man, you be whipping here, whipping now, whipping here. You eating when you can. You get into the room. You get a little sleep when you can. You get back up, you at the radio station. You at the radio station. You can sound scan, sound unchecked, all that. Hey, man, it's on. Bro, we do that shit a million times. Sometimes we'll do 2 shows a night. Like a motherfucker. 2 shows a night. Nigga, we gotta do this show, jump out of there, jump in the van, full speed to the next town. About to tear some shit up. Nigga, I'm finna La Bamba a nigga. Nigga finna get La Bamba. So, man, nigga, bro, I'm talking about, bro. We get home, jump out the G-Ride, push to the block. Man, the nigga, my homeboy said, hey, man, I thought I heard you on the radio or something, my nigga. I'm like, what you mean? I'm like, what's a song on the radio? I'm trying to see if that was your voice. I heard of the motherfucker. His name is on something about the city. Some shit. I said, in my city? Yeah, that's it. And in my city, nigga. Then, fell in love with a Cadillac. Back to back. Boom, 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 boom. Man, to my man, we was feeling.
Broke up with my foreign car and fell in love with a Cadillac.
And I had a Cadillac. I had a coupe. I had a 79 coupe on switches. Candy orange. Peanut butter insides. That's why when I spit my shit, I was talking about my shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I got a coupe now. Hey, Trae.
I just played Fell in Love with My Cadillac. Maybe it came on my shuffle like randomly this week.
That's
and
crazy.
I was like, man, I forgot how hard this was.
Bro,
like,
no, I'm going to tell you what I heard that fucked me up. Ah, man. Them niggas singing on that bitch. Why y'all wanna fuck with us? We don't fuck with y'all. Fuck with y'all.
Yeah.
Hey, man, the other day I was in the motherfucking room, man. I had left my phone in the restroom. I was brushing my teeth and shaving my face, shit. And I went to the room, and that motherfucker jumped on my motherfucking Pandora. And, bro, man, I just, like, when I hear that shit, my nigga, it just make a nigga think like a time warp, bro. That shit take a nigga back to motherfucking, man. You know, because that shit, you can't explain that shit. You can't explain the memories. It's hard for me to explain to you, for you to be able to see that shit vividly.
See, that's what I was finna say, bro. The ABN movement, like, especially the West. I remember, like, bro, if you went to the West any time between, like, 2003 and, like, 2006, fam, this shit was fucking
flooding.
It was a wrap, bro.
Yes. And the West was tight.
It was a rap, fam. ABN, that whole shit on the West, fam. Like, you go to, I remember walking in, I remember the first time I saw Trae in person, I walked in Ghetto Dreams. And that nigga was just standing in that bitch, you know? So I'll never forget, that's when he had the TRE.
Yeah. Teach the R to the motherfucking AE.
Yeah, I remember all this shit, and I was just like, damn. Like, nah, these niggas really on the West for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause the music was out and shit. And I had knew about the movement, but then when I walked in there and I seen this nigga Trae just randomly in there and shit, I'm like, oh, nah, these niggas really out here.
That was our spot. And then next door to Rhythms.
Next door to Rhythms. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Every night, thugging. Man, we was young, bro. Me, Clip, Gray, Debo, Dog. Man, oh my God, I can't even go through all the names, bro. If I don't say the name, please don't. Man, but bro, it was a million deep.
Bro, it was deep. That was the thing. ABN and deep, bro.
Wasn't nobody gonna let you come in that motherfucker and do nothing. You was not gonna make it out that parking lot if you thought about doing anything to one of the homies, man. That's the difference, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like that no more.
With the crew of guys of y'all at that time, though, with these cats y'all had all came up with, or these were cats that y'all picked up along the way as y'all was building everything?
No, that was we had gang members with us, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Gang members. I mean, I had homies, you know what I'm saying, here. Other homies, they from here. They got them. And other homies, they got
just
them.
sets and shit.
Yeah. And in every set of apartments, because most of the projects, most of the apartments, every one of them loved you. And when it was time to go for a show, my nigga, it used to be so hard to get in, my nigga. Bro,
It used to be a million of y'all
who the
niggas,
fuck
dog.
they gotta ask me sometimes, who the fuck is rapping? Who's rapping? Because everybody can't fit on the band. You know, these niggas, the Bogart, we in there. You on, we for the rocket, tearing it up. And nigga, don't let a nigga a fight break out. Oh my God.
Yeah, no, that the asshole by nature thing was that
Ooh.
shit was for real at that time,
Bro,
bro.
we had a name.
That was a for real thing. Yeah.
Now, man, a nigga, man, you know how many people that I used to see that'd say, hey, where you from? I'm from ABN. What? Where you from? Like, I'm like, who is you? You from where? ABN. Like, who is this nigga? Who is this? Somebody get their mans, B. Who is this nigga, man? Bro, so many people used to call me, hey, man, you know this nigga such? No, I ain't never heard of him. Nigga say maybe, and I'm gonna call you right back. Man, before you know it, they can call me back, nigga. Nigga squabbling like a motherfucker. Bro, that's how we had they had put a rep on. I used to have to say, man, I ain't out there jumping on niggas, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? We just make music that make niggas get crunk and then the city get crunk for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was an era, bro. Like, everything a nigga had. I remember going to the, go get the Dream shorts.
Man.
Right there on Fondren and West State, man.
Yeah.
Walking to the store, jump in the Regal, get the flow shifter in the Regal with that thing in there. Man, we slide, go get us some Dream shorts. We got a show tonight. White t-shirt and the Dream shorts, man. I came to the
That's
Southwest.
that era, bro. 2003, 4, 5. Then you get you a white tee and some Dream shorts, bro. You straight.
I ain't get a hold of Dream shorts till I got to the Southwest. And then I had every color.
Yeah.
House shit, man. Nigga was stocking cap, white t-shirt, and the Dream shorts, nigga. Straight up with the house shoes on.
Yeah.
Corduroy.
Yeah.
Thugging, man. Come on, fresh socks. We on. Socks, my socks pulled up though. You know what I mean? My shit, the higher the socks, the downer the fool. You know what I'm saying? We got them up. Man, I'm talking about nigga, we had some, that ton, man, put me on a bunch of that shit, that Southwest, bro. Ton showed me a lot of shit. He come in there, boss, you older than dirt, cuz. Every birthday. Cuz that nigga told me I was older than license plates. I was like, damn, nigga. Bro, this nigga, man, that nigga just come up with shit that's old. That like some shit that you don't know what year was made and tell me I'm older than that. And I'm like, you can't even do research on this shit. Damn. You gonna look crazy. Man, that nigga used to tell me some shit because I come to that motherfucker some khakis and check that nigga like, boss. Nigga, we finna go get you some Nikes, bro. Give me some good Cortez. No. We going to go get you some.
You steady trying to hold on to the OG style.
Damn, man, I don't know that damn. I'm like, damn, because you know, a pair of fresh khakis and trucks would do me fine. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, damn, man. I'm like, man, they changed my wardrobe. And then I had to get used to it. You know what I'm saying? But it was that West, when they changed it though, I had to adapt. And then that's when you know what I'm saying? I can go ahead and, I can do my shit now. Okay, I see what y'all was doing. Yeah, niggas, it's yamps around too. I see, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, it don't stop because I came back to the motherfuckers, man. Now it's cool to wear.
It is what it is.
Now it's cool to wear them now.
I just bought another pair of Cortez the other day, bro.
Bro, you know how hard it was for me finding blue ones?
Bro, Nike just put the blue and the black motherfuckers out. Yeah.
I got the black ones too, but listen, bro. Man, I hunted for about 5 months.
Because it's they were selling the leather ones for so long.
Yes.
These the OG joints.
Yes.
Like when I was a kid, when a nigga told me, when I saw them on the feed and I said, what are these? And nigga said, Gangsta Nikes. It was these.
Gangsta Nikes. And you know when they used to be out back in the day, when we were young, if you bought the red ones, it said Nike Cortez Blood, and the blue one said Nike Cortez Crip. Straight up, man. I wish I had a whole ass box. But bro, this is that. See, it was so, man, I could find the black ones. But it was hard for me to find these motherfucking nylons, man, these the ones I needed. You know what I'm saying? Because they kind of hold up better than the leather ones. The leather ones, when you fold them hoes up.
Yeah, the leather ones was cool, but they just ain't the OG, bro. I had when I went and bought the black nylon motherfuckers, it was like, bro, I got to have them.
Look, in school, we going to school, we going to Hofman. You gonna get you 2 pair of shoes. 2 pair of Gangsta Nikes, gonna be $100. They were $50 a pair. Chuck Taylors were $25. Right now, Chuck's gonna cost you $75. Gangsta Nikes gonna cost you $100.
You paid $100 for them, yeah.
Yeah, man. But when I went to a store out here, and the WS, and when I popped up in that motherfucker, they had the black ones. So I went to a store right down the hallway. and them bitches had the blue and steez in that motherfucker. I said, ooh, and they had one pair left. Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah.
In the name of the Lord.
Yeah. Nah, them hoes is times, dog.
Man, I had to, man. And then I had to thank God, man. I said, ooh, I done felt these blue. When I popped out, everybody like, damn, where you find them hoes at? I'm like, hey, man, I ain't saying nothing because I hope they stock up again. I ain't finna fuck myself. No, I can't help you. I can't help a nigga real right now. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well, man, bro, man, we've been going for a little while.
Yeah, we thugging. We like a motherfucker.
Man,
That nigga got that. You can tell that nigga been three-wheeling that motherfucker. Check him out. Chris, you got that motherfucker, boy.
nah, I'm gonna pull the cameras out and we gonna show the cars in a minute.
And that bitch a fool.
And get them boys to happen.
He throw that bitch in the air.
Yeah, dog. With the ABN thing, man, you know, with the most recent thing, I used to have hopes, bro. Like and in my mind now, I don't know if it'll come back together.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I remember asking Ro one time in an interview about it. In my mind, I don't know what that shit is.
I don't think so.
I would love as a fan to see it come together, bro. But I feel like maybe it didn't I don't know, like.
Man, my person told me one day, he said, bro, the most anticipated show is an ABN show.
Yeah.
Trae, Zero, the whole clique. They say that'll fuck it up.
Yeah.
That's where the money at. But you know what? Can't be nothing but a dream. You know what I'm saying? You got to play it in your head.
Yeah.
Enjoy the show, goddamn.
Yeah.
Because it ain't going out. You know when you got two people that been through so much, and then there's so much
history between the two of them.
But then look, in the middle of the breakup, it was also so much shit that kicked up, a bunch of dust. It's just like, it's like neighborhoods getting together. When you got so many deaths between them, they like, nigga, hell no.
We got the history. It's just too fucked up for us to just...
Dead homies over here, dead mamas, dead kids, and whoop, 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 whoop. Them niggas ain't trying to hear that shit. And it's kind of like, I ain't saying no death, no killings, but it's a bunch of shit in the middle that's stopping them from even having a thought of getting together. Because I ain't gonna lie, I done seen some ferocious niggas get together and get some money. For real, get some money, man. You know? It's just, I don't know, man. It's an issue that I kind of stay away from it. Yeah. Because if you press it too much.
No, at the end of the day, I think that, that's their bit. Like, they've been friends or whatever long enough to where can't nobody get in, you know what I mean? Like that.
And then it'll make you look crazy when you say something about it. Like, hey, man, and then they, you know what I'm saying? Looks are coming. Be like, hey, oh, shit, all right, man, whatever. So I just roll with it, man. If the universe wanted together, the universe will put it together straight up.
If you had it your way, though, would you prefer for everything to get back clear, or do you just understand and accept and respect everything as what it is?
Listen, this is the thing. I respect the decisions. I respect the decisions was made because I got to respect any and everything. I got to give respect because my respect and my loyalty is everything. That's what sometimes I ain't got it. Sometimes I ain't got nothing I can give a nigga but some loyalty. You know what I'm saying? I might can't got no money to give you. But just know, homie, like, I give you my loyalty, though.
Call me, I show up for you.
Straight up. Yeah. But when it come to that, it's just like, damn, like, I respect the decisions, but I know damn well if that motherfucker did touch back down, it come to Chapata. It come to Chapata, man. But
let me say this, even with Gorilla Mob, because me and my friends sit around, bro, we came up. I tell this story all the time.
Yeah.
My introduction to Gorilla Mob, in Herm Clark, bro. Yeah. We got our hands on the Gorilla Mob sampler that had Fondren and Main, Ends, Keep Watching Me, and I think maybe one more. But those three for sure, and then it had all the instrumentals on them on the other side.
I was there.
And that was our tape to where me and my partners would freestyle off of Fondren and Main, Ends, what's what I just said? Shit, y'all know, I'm fucking it up. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? That particular tape, bro, like, that was my introduction to Gorilla Mob and our partners, bro. That was our thing. We had 30 freestyles off them same 3 beats, you know what I'm saying? Because that was all we had at the time, bro. Like, that shit
that's how we did shit back then.
Yeah, and to see everything go the way it is, I get it, history happens and whatever, but when we talk about Gorilla Mob, my initial point, me and my niggas sit around and we say Gorilla, you can say Gorilla Mob or ABN.
Yeah.
When you talk about greatest rap groups to ever come out of Houston, say, fam, the Ghetto Boys kicked the door down for Houston.
Hell yeah.
You can never take nothing away from them. But when you talk about groups in Houston, That Gorilla Mob, bro, like, hey
Look here,
man, that's
man.
top. That's they in the top of groups to ever come out of this city. Gorilla Mob, ABN, however you want to, categorize them, bro.
Yes.
Those
Man.
combinations are some of the
That
best
was,
groups in music to ever
man.
come out of this city.
Man, look here, man. I'm gonna tell you something, man.
Period, hands down.
Listen, man. When I first got to touching around in that area, and when I heard that tell a G,
Telling you a time, tell a G. Everybody wanna be a G. Come on, dog.
no. When I heard how that motherfucking story went, and then I backdoored, they went on Southside. Bro,
Yeah, yeah.
man, I'm talking about nigga. Late night in the studio with Rakesh, Cliche there. Man, nigga drank. Nigga would never thought that would have disappeared.
Real drink. But
Real
now,
drink.
you talking about back then, you talking about Al Former though, back then. This before Act though.
Man, look at this, man. We was in I want to say, was we in the Intrepid? Was we in the Intrepid? Oh, we was in the 78 still. Impala. Oh, yeah. Then that Impala, we was in that photo. But the motherfucking, the tint was black, but the sun beat it up so much it turned to purple. And it started crunching off the windows.
Hell, y'all ride in the hoop.
Man, what? That bitch used to break down, and you got to put pepper in the radiator. Put pepper in it, and that bitch gonna get you a couple miles. Bro, that bitch used to, hey man, we went through some shit in that area, but we had fun. Bro, like, that shit was just, it ain't nothing like it. Ain't nothing like it, man. My mama got a picture in that motherfucker right now. With me on that motherfucker. I had never been on a boat. Ever. Nigga, we at the Source Award. I done jumped on a plane, me, Trae, Zero, Yuck Mouth. I think Lump was with it. Man, we thugging. We can tow up, nigga, before we get on the plane. Cause, I'm nervous. I ain't good with, I wasn't good with planes then because I hadn't been, what I'm saying? So we get tow up, nigga. Man, we get down that motherfucker, man, and get to having fun. Straight them had some other shit they had to do. So me and Clip was up like, hey, boss, you wanna go rent a boat right quick? What? Jay. Hey, bro, why don't you? You say something?
Unlock the truck, I think you should.
Hey, damn. Yeah, and so I said he wants you down there. Yeah. That nigga, say we gonna rent a boat? My nigga. I'm like, rent a boat? I kinda, you know what I'm saying? I ain't too cool about a nigga steering a boat and we in water. Cause I mean, you know what? Clip, you my nigga, bro. Put my life in your hands, homie. Let's ride, let's go. Fuck it. Bro, we on the motherfucking boat and I'm sitting back. That bitch speeding like a motherfucker, water jumping up and down. I got 2 ponytails in my shit hanging. Hanging, man. T-shirt, I got a wife beat on. I'm skinny and young, nigga. Young than the motherfucker, having fun. And that nigga looked back at me and I was looking at him while he was driving that motherfucker. That nigga say, hey, man, boss, you ain't never been on a boat, huh? I said, nah, man, drive this motherfucker, bro. Nigga. I don't know who else was on that fucking boat with us. All I remember is me and Clip, bro. I got a picture right now in the house of me, bro. Fucking Polaroid. I'm on the goddamn boat flying, and my motherfucking ponytail's going backwards. We ain't going. Man, we having so much fun, bro. Like it was just like, and I was, my mama was looking through some pictures, and she pulled a picture like, hey, I bet y'all remember this. And I'm like, damn. Nigga, I had to go in my room and shed a couple tears, my nigga, because that's one of the moments that, it's like, damn.
You can't get that time back.
Hell no. And that's why you always got to be mindful of what the fuck go on, because you can't get this time back. Why niggas out here, you know what I'm saying? Bro, like, man, a lot of this shit don't even, come on, bro. A lot of this shit don't even move a nigga. You know what I'm saying? This shit just, you can't get this time back, bro.
Has the split and everything had any effect on you? Do you feel any way about it? Or
Hell yeah. Because then I had to start, you come into spots, but on some real shit, man. I hate to say this. Before I was rapping, I was doing my, you know what I'm saying, that other, I was on that other shit. So yeah, the niggas have to think about that. Like I didn't start rapping and then start doing my shit. I started doing my shit, then started rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like two different things. You know what I'm saying? So whenever shit like that came, I was always, you know what I'm saying. Me and the homies, we not tripping over no rap shit, man. Come on, man. We just had to get this money. I deal with more shit rapping than banging at a point of time. You gotta spin. Them niggas will make you slap by their ass, man. For real. Like you have to, cause cause everybody got fans. Everybody got their own fans. Nigga, one of your fans might do some whole shit. You know what I'm saying? And now I have to, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, one of my fans might do some whole shit, you know what I'm saying? And you have to let people know, like, hey man, this shit's alright. You know what I'm saying? This shit's alright, my nigga. Like, man, this shit at the end of the day, my nigga, everybody can go home with their family. Because nigga, I'm not finna go to my kids talking about I got smoked over no bitch ass music. Like, nah, man. You know, I'm worth more than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck all that, man. They keep these motherfucking diners in the air. Yeah. Wave them like we just don't care.
Yeah.
It's, hey, man, that's all we can do. Keep everything smooth, man. Keep everything cool, you know?
Yeah. Well, man, bruh. You got anything? We gonna get these cars going, but you got anything before we close out the interview portion of the thing, man? It's been real live, bro. We
man, we got them hanging.
Yeah.
Man,
with everything get played, you got to come fuck with me at the spot.
I'm gonna have to. Yeah. I'm gonna have to, bro. I've been wanting to come out, man. Like, it's gonna get there.
Yeah.
Man, I got just got one thing. A nigga wanna say. Live life, love your life, and pay attention to all your surroundings. Because shit can be unraveling around you that'll fuck up history. You know what I'm saying? If you don't stop it. All you gotta do is pay attention to see the shit. Man, when you see that
when you say if you don't stop it, do you think you could have stopped shit from going the way that it went?
Never, nigga. Back in the day, if you gotta catch that kind of shit early.
Early. If you get early, like I'm saying, you could look back and say, like, man, if I'd have went back at this point and just came and said, hey, bro,
just a meeting. A meeting. That's what you have meetings for. You know what I'm saying? That's why sits have meetings. You're like all right, look, we clean our own backyard.
It's gonna be it ain't gonna always be.
Yeah, it ain't gonna always be peaches and cream, homie. You got to always clean your own backyard. When you got other people coming to clean your backyard, that's what get fucked up. That's what get it fucked up, man. I ain't gonna lie, that shit get ugly. And then it look like, oh, them niggas rocky over there. We can come through and infiltrate the structure. No, nigga. Like, you losing here, losing that, losing here, all that. Man, like, all you gotta do is have meetings and everybody gotta stay on one accord, I can't say, like, see how the nigga Sauce over there handling his shit? I like that. One time I seen that nigga about 3 o'clock in the morning. I say, hey, my nigga. He's like, what's up, OG? I say, hey, man, I love what you're doing, my nigga. Keep that shit up. And he say, man, bro, you want me to tell you some shit? And he fucked me up. I said, what's that? He say, I'm only following the protocol. He say, man, you remember when ABN had the streets by the chokehold? And I say, damn, nigga. He say, man, I'm just following the same protocol. He say, man, I appreciate you for... I said, man, and I tell nigga, take a picture with me, let's get one. You know what I'm saying? We took a picture, chunking it up, chunky, nigga. Yeah. And that's young homies, man. Like, nigga not supposed to be beefing with young homies. Like, come on, bro. We had our turn. Them little young niggas, they gonna do what they do. And they gonna look good doing it. Because we look good to the motherfucker. Man, I felt good when I was able to come out the house and jump in my low ride on some gold ones and get on the freeway and three-wheel him and down at Hennessy and fire that thing up and cut my tunes or cut that ice cube on. Nigga, I'm gone. This is what I live for. This is what I've been talking about my whole life, homie. And do it when it's your turn, you do your shit. I can't never say that I gonna congratulate no nigga about what they do. I love all this shit, man. For real, that's why niggas fuck with me like that, because I respect everything what they got going on. It's a couple niggas I don't respect. A couple of them. But it's the ones I do, man, they know, man. I'm gonna be in the background all the time, nigga. Straight up. Me and the homies. We chilling. To these diners.
Yeah. Well, man, bro. Hey, man, it's Donnie Houston Podcast. Lil Boss, man.
That's right.
Number love, man. Hey,
we on one, man.
Tap in with bro.
This ain't gonna be the last one, either.
Nah, it ain't gonna be the last one for sure.
Lil Boss ABN, Instagram, email, LILBOSSABN713 @gmail. That's about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some beats together too if I can get bro to rap a little bit too, man. You know what I'm saying?
I still be doing shit. I'm telling you, bro. It don't take me long.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah.
Like I still got shit, but the thing is, it be the move, bro. It's hard. I'm used to having all the homies in the lab. Deep. That's right. That's right.
Hold on, we gonna pull the lights on in a minute and get all that shit.
All right.
That bitch got some. Hey, what you got back there, Chris? 16s?
How many batteries you got?
No, the strokes. What them in 16s?
How many strokes you got? 16?
Tell you, that nigga got that shit on telescopics, man. They ready to throw them holes in the eyes, bro. That's one of the motherfuckers.
Yeah, nah, let's get to it, man. Hey, we gonna wrap it up. It's Donnie Houston Podcast, man. I'm Donnie Houston, Lil Boss. Hey, man, we're about here.